Hey guys, welcome to Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. On today's episode we have a review for you of the G5 Optix XR with an extended pin that helps you shoot long range. So we're going to be reviewing that, shooting at about 82 yards, so stay tuned.
From nothing he's spoken to existence, everything that is, and he's made us his stewards of all that is his.
Well guys, if you've seen my review of the PSE Omen and also the PSE Brute, where I compare the two bows, you've already seen this sight in action. But I want to focus in exclusively on the Optix XR. I've come to love this sight here because it helps you to be able to shoot out to extended ranges. Now most of my shots are anywhere from 20 to 30 yards, so this floating pin for those shots is pretty much useless or not helpful, because you don't need a floating pin at that point. But if you're hunting in the west, or for example in my cabin I've got a feeder that's about 82 yards away or so, if you've got extended ranges like that, the floating pin really comes in handy, because a lot of times deer will be coming from my cabin and I might have to shoot off at quite a bit longer distance than 50 yards. So I'm going to show you quickly how I have this set up, just so you know. This is not going to be a very long review. I'm already sold on it on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 star being lousy, 5 stars being good. I give this a 4.8, pretty close to perfection. I don't think I give anything perfection, but this thing really does well, especially that floating pin when you have your range is zoomed in. But basically I have it set here, and I'm going to move to this camera here, but I have it set to a 50 yards, on 50 yards, and then I have little dots here you can see, and as I need to turn it, for example, I turn it to the next slot, that's 60 yards. I turn it to the next dot, and that's 70 yards. I turn it to the next dot, that's 80 yards. I turn it to the next dot, and I got 90 yards. So I can shoot effectively out to about 90 yards. That is if I can hold the bow steady enough. So I'm going to put this back to the 50-yard spot. But so if you range, say, something in between 60 and 70 yards, say 65 yards, I just go quickly to my 50 yards, 60 yards, and then I can go to about halfway on there, and I know I'm going to be really, really close on a 65 yard shot. So yes, I am sold on this Optix XR. It's a great sight, especially if you're in the west and you're having to shoot out to longer distances. One of the things that I like most about the Optix XR is the fact that it has this floating pin on the bottom. In my effective range, I can shoot out to about 80 yards, 82 yards or so. I've got a feeder down below, and down there I've got a 3D target set up. So we're going to take a few shots here, actually 3 shots, and see how we do at 82 yards with the Optix XR and the PSE Omen. Sound like a kill shot. Hard to see. That one was a little low. This will give you an idea at least of what it's like to shoot long distance with this thing. So we got 2 out of 3. Not too shabby, but that's the good thing about that Optix XR is you can really reach out there a long distance. Now I'm a deer hunter, not a turkey hunter, but the good thing about Texas is the season for turkey coincides with deer. So when opportunity knocks and I have an opportunity to shoot something with my bow, I'm ready to go. So anyways, these turkeys showed up and they're about 82 yards at the feeder. So take a look at this turkey. This turkey ducks his head and the arrow nearly hits him in the head. It's probably, even if he didn't duck, I would say it probably would have been high, maybe 3 to 4, maybe 5 inches. But it's not too high. It's close enough that he takes a duck. Watch this. Just shot over that turkey. Darn. Now that's what you call a close call. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you will, give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe, and you'll get reminders of future videos coming up. If you want to see me shoot this deer right here, nice decent size 8-point, you can go back to some of the episodes for the 2013-2014 season, as well as all the other hunts that we had this past year. And also you can go back and see some of the hunts from before. Just click on my username, Bow Hunting Redneck, and you'll go to my page, and then you can click on any of the playlists and watch all the videos there. Thanks for watching. This is Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal.